Professor Valerio Mori Ubaldini here, head instructor at Gracie Barra Overland Park, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. With me, Kai. Today, we're going to demonstrate to you how to escape from a side control bottom. There are different ways we can do, like recovering the guard, half guard, better positions. But today, I'm going to show you how to work an inverted triangle. So let's check it out. We're going to start on the bottom from a very good position, okay? A person on top will focus on controlling my upper body, having one arm around my neck, and instead of having the normal control by having the other arm underneath my armpit, he's gonna move the hand on the mat close to my hips. For the person on top, this is a very good control. Why? He's focusing on having my neck facing the outside, so he's controlling my upper body and my movement of bridging, and also he's focusing on locking my hips movement. So if I want to, like example, hip escape, he can follow me every time, okay? I cannot bring my knee against him to recover a better position, such as half guard. So for him, it's a good position. For us, very important is the way we're gonna hide our arms. Common mistakes from here is this, hide our partner back. It is really wrong, okay? You might think that if you are hiding your partner back, your partner cannot move and cannot attack, which is true, okay? But if you are holding him, you can stay here for, I don't know, 30 seconds, 1 minute. The time goes on and on, okay? And if you are like in a match, in a training, or in a tournament, it's true that the person on top cannot improve the position or cannot work submissions, but you're gonna waste time. And if your partner, example, pass your guard, so you got 3 points for the pass, and you maybe are gonna have 0 points, time goes over and you can still gonna lose by points. So never hide your partner back, okay? This is a mistake, this is a mistake, this is a mistake, okay? So the goal for the person on top is he wants to stick on you. This is what he wants. If you're gonna help him, it's just worse, okay? So main thing is will be from now on focusing on hiding my arms. So I want to move my right arm first, the closer that is around his body, his strap, okay? Closer to his body. So I want to move my right arm underneath his belly. So if I just try to move my arm, again, he's stuck. What I need to do now is to create a better angle. So what I want to do now, I want to move my hips towards him just a little bit to have my arm, once I want to pull, I will move my arm, my elbow in the direction of the back. So look, I'm going to slide and I have my elbow on the mat. My hand will stay open in a monkey grip. So remember the monkey grip, I don't want to use my thumb to push on his hips. I want to have my thumb close to my fingers, monkey grip on his waist. Now, as soon as I have contact on his hips, I can move my hip back. Very important now, the way you are hiding your left arm, okay? The goal of your left arm will be to be placed underneath his chin. So how can I move my left arm? There are different ways, and you know, most of them might be wrong, okay? So example, what can be wrong? This might be wrong, okay? Exposing your arm. Whenever you are exposing your arm, you can easily boom, trap your arm in a kimura, for example. So never like open your elbow and go in. Never try to pass just like this. Here this is an Americana, for example, okay? Not the shoulder lock. Or if you just circle and start from here, you might go into an arm triangle, okay? So from here, what I want to do is to slide my arm as I did with my first one and goes with my elbow nice and tight, close to my hips. I want to move my elbow down, palm of my hand facing down, and now like a snake, I'm going to slide my hand right here. I want to have my hand on his shoulder and my wrist, my forearm underneath his chin. This is going to get very uncomfortable for the person on top to deal with this position, because the more weight he wants to move on, and the ease going to be for you, like, you know, when you want to drive a motorcycle, okay, and you don't want to put gas, you're going to turn the wheel and put a lot of pressure on his neck. Of course, this is nothing that is going to be like a choke or something like that, but it's going to be very noiseful, okay? So it's a very good beginning, okay? You want to hide your arms before to make any kind of escapes. Now, let's use basic movements to get out from this position. I want to use the bridge and the hip escape. So once you're in this position, do never ever, you know, keep your legs dead, okay? This is not the place where you want to keep your legs on the mat. You always want to keep to make a bridge happen. Your feet close to your butt, okay? You never want to try to bridge with your feet far. Once you want to bridge, is always feet glue on the mat. Don't bridge by moving one leg up or the other foot up. You're gonna lose the power of the bridge. So feet close to your bottom. I'm gonna move my hips up and I'm gonna escape. Now, it's not about only the hips, it's about how you move your arms. It's not gonna be like a, power lifting, like a bench press. I don't want to lift my partner up using strength. What I want to do is gonna lift my elbows up. So look, I wanna move my hips off the mat and use my elbows up, lift him up. And as soon as I create the space and the space underneath myself, I wanna move my hips out, always in this position, face your partner. Do never ever give your back. So I'm gonna turn this way. And now I create space in between me and my partner. Of course, we cannot stay here too long because, of course, his body is on our arms. So what I want to do now is gonna move my bottom leg in front of him. Normally, whenever I slide my leg, I'm gonna finish my foot hooking his hip and my shin across his belly. But look what is here. Here is his hand posed on the mat. So I'm gonna do the same movement, but I'm gonna hook his arm. So my foot is gonna hook the arm in between biceps and forearm. And I'm gonna give him the chance to move the arm, okay? So I'm gonna hook it. Now from here, very important, I still have my frames, and I want to keep my left arm stretched, okay? Why? The left arm is gonna be the correct size for you to let your other leg pass to the other side of the head. So right now, as an option, I have my frame and my shield with my leg. I wanna move my left leg above the head. And if you guys are nice and tight here, with arm back, you are not able to move your leg over his head. So you need to have your left arm stretched. Now, boom, you can easily pass your leg. And here is a good way to control his pressure. So if guy now wants to put the pressure forward, I can easily control him, okay? With my hands and of course with my legs. From now, we can have several options. I can recover an open guard, a close guard, and a half guard. I can attack his arm, I can attack the shoulder, but look now. His hand from the beginning is being really close to my hips and on the mat. So what I want to do now, I want to focus on the arm, and I want to arrive right here on his lip. So I want to crunch from my right side to my left and control. Notice that whenever I'm controlling, I still have my foot as a hook. I never let go of the hook on the biceps. I have the control first. Now look, I wanna free my right leg. I wanna move my right foot from in front of the biceps to underneath the armpit. Now look, I have this leg over his neck. I just need to make two things. I wanna kick my right leg forward, and I wanna have my leg close by his hip. I want to have my right leg close to his armpit. So I need the space, and how can I create space? I'm gonna create space by pulling his arm towards me. Now I'm gonna hook and close the triangle. Now I'm gonna just squeeze and turn left.